Hello, hope everybody's doing wonderful. So if I have too much background noise, I may have to get on a little bit later on. I'm sitting by the highway right now, a lot of noise. I want to talk about having a heart of thanksgiving, a heart of gratitude. I promise you I won't be before you long. I'm just outside right now, just decided that I wanted to kind of pop on here real quick just to make this video, because I know right now somebody needs to hear these words of encouragement that I'm about to give. So my birthday is coming up on March. Well, my birthday's coming up on March 15th, excuse me. My birthday coming up on March. My birthday's coming up March 15th, which is this Monday that's coming up. And as my birthday always comes around every year, I kind of often think about just the goodness of God, the things that God has done for me, and the things that are in my life that I've seen God do. And I begin to check the track record of all the great things that God has done for me. Y'all gotta forget my background noise. I'm outside right now, so just forget the background noise. But every time my birthday comes around every year, I always begin to reflect on the goodness of God and all the things God has done for me and all the things that God is doing for me. And so quite often, we find ourselves, we can find ourselves in a place where we often forget how good God has been to us. We often forget the different blessings that God has given us. You might have asked for a raise on that job, and you finally got that raise on a job, and then later on down the line, somebody irritates you or gets mad with you. You totally forget about the blessing that you prayed for that God gave you, but you focused on the person that's irritating you right now. So I say that to say this. As my birthday comes around every year, I often think about the good things that God has done for me. But from time to time, I'll get in a place where I feel like that I could have more for where I'm at. But who's to say that I should have more, right? A lot of times we compare our beginning to someone else's middle, or we compare our beginning to someone else's end, not really understanding that we have so many things that we can be grateful for. The fact that you woke up this morning and you did not have to have assistance to breathe, you did not have to be hungry, you have everything, you have a roof over your head, you have everything that you need, but still and yet we often find something to be ungrateful for. So in order to have a heart of thanksgiving, we first have to reprogram the way we think. We have to begin to reprogram the way we think. Everything is a thought before it's an action, right? So if I think about it enough, and if I meditate on negative thoughts enough, then what? I'm going to begin to act negative. I'm going to begin to look at everything else around me negative. But if I can reprogram my mind to think more positive, if I can begin to look at all of the blessings that are around me, if I can just look at my hands and my fingers and I'm able to walk and I'm able to talk and I'm able to be in my right mind, that's more than enough for me to be grateful. That's more than enough for me to begin to reprogram my mind, to begin to program my heart, to begin to give more love, to begin to see all of the awesome opportunities that are in life every single day. One way, and I see y'all's questions, but I just want to get this message out real quick, so I will be speaking back to y'all. I just want to get this out real quick. So in the beginning, I had to understand, before I even became a life coach, that's what I was about to talk about. Before I became a life coach, and before I was nominated as a top 10 coach by Tony, before any of the other things, Maverick City Music and all of those other great accomplishments that you guys have probably seen me talk about on my channel, before that happened, I had to first be thankful in my heart. I had to first understand that I'm blessed already. I'm blessed already. Before I can reach for the next goal or before I can reach for the next thing, I had to first realize already that I'm blessed. I have everything that I need. I'm blessed. So wherever you are right now, no matter your current situation, you may not have all the money that you want to have. You may not drive the car that you want to drive. You may not live in the house that you desire to live in. But that doesn't mean that you won't get it later on. You see, right now determines then. The things that you do now determines on the outcome, because if your mindset is still the same, if God begins to bless you with that new house or that new car, you're going to be happy about it when you first get it. But a few months later on down the line, if something goes on in your life that's unfavorable, or if you don't like something, then guess what? You're going to forget about every blessing that came your way. You're going to forget about every single blessing, and you're going to be like, oh, everything is just bad. No, everything is not bad. You just got a new car. You should be happy. Even if you can't put no gas in the car, you should still be happy. You might not even be able to put enough gas in there to fill the car up, but you should still be thankful. You see what I'm saying? You might not be able to eat at the finest restaurants you want to eat at, but if you can go in the kitchen and make you a salmon, you can get you some meat, you get you some bread, get you some mayonnaise, you can lay it down and make you a salmon. You see what I'm saying? And I'm just talking that accent, y'all, that ain't sandwich. I can say sandwich. Sandwich. Yes, I can say sandwich, but I just said salmon. If you from the country like I am, sandwich. We call it sandwich. So, I know some of y'all laughing right now, but that's just all I really want to get on and talk about. That's all I really want to get on and talk about, is just making sure you have a heart of gratitude in spite of what, in spite of what you may see and in spite of what you may feel right now. Just understand that there's things that you can still be grateful for each and every day. So let me see if I have a couple people in the chat. I said I'm gonna start coming back on. Hey, how you doing, Coach? Coach Natisha. Good to see you, Jackie, as well. Good to see y'all in the room. Peace and blessings to y'all. I'm gonna start coming back on quite frequently to start having these lives from time to time. I came on today because I just wanted this to go right to the archives. It was able to upload real quick. Just a short inspirational message. Y'all forgive me for the background noise. I'm just coming from the barbershop. So sitting outside right now waiting on my wife to come pick me up because she's in my truck. So I hope this message blessed someone today. Leave in the comments below what stuck out the most to you and what are some things that you are grateful for. So that's all I have for this video, fam. Remember, until next time, that you were created to be more than average, but you were created to be dope. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out.